Hi, I'm Syberia.
And I'm Lexi.
And we have an announcement for you. First of all, yes, she is real. And secondly,
I'm cute.
yes, you are. But what was the other thing you wanted to say?
We're getting married.
Yes, we are on August 14th. That's right, looks like I've only got a little over 3 weeks left as a free man before my life is over, as they say. What's the difference between a married guy and a gay guy? At least the gay guy still gets to have sex with someone, but seriously, if you see a guy at, let's say, Bed Bath & Beyond, there's really only two options. He's married or he's gay. Anyways, I got a battle here against ZapZap29 from Smogon, and a bunch of stuff happened that I talked over, and it ends up with Swampert versus Zapdos. He gets rocks up, I get poison on him, and I'm just going to go out to Suicune because my Zapdos has nothing else he can do to it. And he's going to roar me out to Jirachi, which, other than some rocks damage, I don't really care about, because, yeah, not much he can do to me. I U-turn out back to Coon because I don't want anything else to take stealth rock damage, and I figure he's just going to roar again, so he brings me out to Heatran, and yeah, I don't really want to take an Earthquake, and I'm not sure if he'll do that or roar, so I go back out to Suicune, and he is slowly getting beat up by poison, so that thing is really not a threat to me, so I'm just going to go for the rest, and he goes to an absolute pain in the ass. I hate these things so much, and they've been on literally almost every team I've fought since Salamence has been banned, and there's not that much I can do. I'm going to have to let him put something to sleep, and I decide that Jirachi, especially after I lost my Scarf, is going to be the least useful, so he goes off to Sleepyland, and I send in Celebi on the sub, just because I know I'll be able to break it and not take too much damage from Focus Punch. So that's what I do, and I'm really worried about his Scizor coming in right here, especially since I gave it a Scarf earlier, so I'm not sure if my Celebi would be able to outspeed it or not, depending on if it runs the bulky Choice Band set or the faster Choice Band set. So I know his Swampert isn't really a threat to Celebi, so I'm free to just keep Thunder Waving until the poison finishes him off, because as you can see, his strongest move against me is Stone Edge, and that's not doing anything, so as long as I stay above the amount of health where a now Scarfed Pursuit could kill me, that's just what I'm going for at the moment, so yeah, I end up with almost 300, and he ends up with dead. And he sends in an Ape, which is another thing I've been seeing a lot of now that both Salamence and Latias are gone. It's also a bitch to deal with. I send in Suicune to pretty much just as a sacrifice. If I could Sleep Talk a Surf, it would be awesome. But I don't. Instead, I get Calm Mind, so he is going to be able to finish me off. Unfortunately, there's nothing else I could do, because really my only answer to this team, my only answer to Infernape with this team is Infernape, so I know mine is running max speed, and since I saw his as a mix ape, I don't think his is. Mine is just a pure physical ape, so usually I can finish them off that way, but he goes to a Gyarados, and after Intimidate, I still do a Cum Load to it with Close Combat, but I obviously can't stay in. Luckily, he does not get a Stone Edge crit, so I am able to paralyze him. And once again, I'm just going to recover and hope that he gets fully paralyzed. He does, but I am unfortunately not able to take him out with Psychic. And I see that Stone Edge is doing a little less than I recover, so I'm just going to go for that again and let him finish himself off with Life Orb Recoil. That is exactly what he does, so good for me, I guess. He brings the 8 back in, and once again I have to sacrifice something to it. This time I just let Celebi die. He goes for the HP Ice, I'm not really sure why, but it is enough to kill me off. And my close combat is going to be enough to take him out, so that is that problem dealt with. If you guys have any ideas how I can make this team a little less Infernape weak, I would love to hear them. Please leave them in the comments. Yeah, his Rotom kills me. I do get the burn on him, which is kind of nice, but as you'll see in the long run, it really wouldn't have made a difference since I carry Toxic on my Zapdos anyways, and right here I'm just stalling with Substitute and Roost to try and get him down low enough with the burn damage to where I can take him out and not be at low enough health that I cannot substitute against his Breloom if he chooses to bring that back in. So he goes to his Scizor, and I just use Sub to scout what move he's going to do. He locks himself into Pursuit, I guess because it doesn't really matter, and I bring out Heatran, who is going to be able to outspeed both of the things he has left, Scizor and Breloom. So as long as that Fire Blast hits right there, his Scizor is done for, and I'm just going to blow up against his Breloom because I don't want to, you know, risk Fire Blast missing or anything. So I get a totally game-changing crit right there. If that hadn't happened, he would have totally lived and destroyed me, but whatever happens, happens. So that was a great game. Rate, comment, sub. Thanks for watching. Bye.